I don't want any of us to get chopped up in any of these moves, just because it's very easy to get chopped up here. It's very easy to think that, we're gonna, this is just a little pullback and we're gonna rip back to highs. Obviously things can change in a blink of an eye, right? Maybe some negative news comes out and stocks just completely tank. So again, day trading wise, I'm going to be very selective. These are times where you're either going to protect your capital by not trading, or you're going to be undisciplined and try to fire off, 50 different trades, trying to make some money because you're still super, euphoric and excited about maybe money that you made last week or whatever it is. So don't be too attached to the feelings of what happened last week. Take it slow, protect that money. It's so much easier to just not take any trades and not be stressed out when you have no setups that meet your criteria, and you can sit back and just let the market do whatever it wants, rather than constantly trying to go hunt for something to trade. So just because you're not buying and selling doesn't mean you're not trading. Okay. Let's see here. What do we got? We got 4 minutes here. One last thing I'll point out before I ask for tickers or questions. Shopify, up pretty nicely here. Really good earnings on the 12th of 2 days ago. Had a little bit of a pullback here. Strong day yesterday, and we're actually opening up pretty well. So, is Shopify one of my favorite stocks to trade? Absolutely not. Typically, well, at least back when it was an expensive stock, the option contracts were terrible. So I haven't really looked at them. So I'll take a look off the open on those. But, Spotify actually looks very similar as well. Big earnings, kind of pullback, strong day yesterday, opening up near highs. So I'll take a look at both of those as well. Other than that, though, I have no plans for off the open. I kind of just want to see how things react, just because we've seen so much chop in the last day or two, at least on my watch list. So, any questions or any tickers you guys want me to cover? Cisco's a good one. So they actually had their 4th consecutive quarter of revenue decline. Yesterday kind of made that 4th one. And the stock has been pretty strong. So I don't really know how I would want to trade this. To me, hitting 4 quarters in a row with negative revenue, or at least not negative revenue, but declining revenue quarter over quarter, to me isn't good. But there's something about it, you can think whatever you want, but the stock's going to tell you what it thinks. And the stock's gone up pretty much this whole year. So, I don't know. To me, there's no chart setup I like here. But, my 2 cents on that are, to me, I take the 4 quarters in a row as negative news, but the stock it looks like it doesn't really care that much. So, about 2 minutes here, but again, I have nothing planned for off the open. DMRC. Let's see here. $30 stock. Looked very choppy for the last week or so. I think, instantly my eyes go to this 31.5 to $30 area as kind of a support, kind of a demand zone here. And then you kind of have this $34 to $35 kind of supply zone up in here. So if you're looking to go long, I think anywhere from 30 to 31 kind of makes sense to me. A break under 30 would kind of be my stop loss. Targets would be maybe 34 to 35. Unless we break that, then maybe this can really go on a run. But I don't know much about the company, and I also don't know which way you are, which way you're leaning here. SMCI puts. Yeah, so I mean, obviously SMCI has just been getting absolutely murdered here. Oh wow, it's under 20. Did something happen last night? Yeah, I'm a little iffy on going short all the way down here. I mean, if we were above $20, I would have liked that. I would really consider buying puts on that, just because I remember an algo at the trading firm was um, short things making 52-week lows until it stops working, kind of thing. So I don't know. I mean, could it go lower 100%? Um, you know, Anyone who has long-term stock in this is, probably still continuing to get out. I don't know that I see SMCI going under or getting delisted, but it's happened before and it could happen again. So, Fergie, I think that they'll probably be really cheap and maybe worth your time if you can get enough time on the expiration. All right, market did just open, guys. NVIDIA did pop a little bit coming into the open, so it just kind of gave up half that move in 1 second. So we'll see. SMCI, wow, though, I didn't know we were under 20 bucks. I'm going to be interested in kind of seeing how Tesla reacts today. Again, I'm not looking to buy some like calls on a dip or anything, but I want to see if it can hold this 320 level. So we'll see what happens there. If you guys see anything else that's interesting, I'm not looking to trade anything any minute right now. So if there's other tickers or other questions y'all have, go for it. Let's see. What am I missing here? Uh-oh, Duck with the giveaway. I love it. Yeah, we got 80 people in here. That's good. I'm trying to break 100. Should be pretty easy. The video falling back down 147 here. Tesla not doing a whole lot. Actually, Meta is slipping up a bit here this morning. Under 575 to me doesn't look like a terrible short, but we're also coming into this like demand zone here. Let me back it out a little bit for y'all watching, so you know what I'm talking about. We're just kind of coming right back into this chop zone. So that's kind of a big reason why I don't want to try to short that. Apple's moving. Let's check it out. Yeah, so Apple's just kind of been sitting on this 225 area for quite some time. You can see this downtrend I have drawn here from a little while ago. I like to see it basing out right here, Paige. So if this ends up kind of bouncing up and then, that kind of meets this trend line right at 230, we break 230, we could see 240 pretty quickly, especially if maybe the little catalyst comes into play there. Man, NVIDIA is still falling. That just breaks my heart. 146. Get back up there. In and out on Disney. Yeah, what was the news there? I briefly saw something last night. Was it just the earnings? Any insight on just simply good earnings? Okay, nice. You guys are crazy for playing it right off the open on post earnings, but hey, if you made some money, you made some money. I love it. 115 here. That's pretty crazy. This thing is just some of these stocks that have just mooned out of nowhere. It's unbelievable. But I'd rather be cautious, but again, I hate missing out on money. We'll get you there, Colamp. Don't worry. Wait, who won? Oh, gee, Nikki. Are you having to do it again? Oh, I just clicked. I didn't mean to click it. Got lucky with the widespread, yeah, maybe. Let's see. What SPCI only has 2 days to submit their financials, or they may be delisted. Oh wow. Lee says, or they extend the time. Interesting. What was the giveaway? See what you won. Okay, there we go. Duck, that may be something to bring some even more traction here. I love that. Thank you. Shopify falling here a bit. NVIDIA is trying to reclaim that sell-off back to 147. Tesla 328. So I mean, these moves on Tesla, it just seems so weird for me to even say this, but I mean, look at what we just did this morning. This stock, seeing a $5 move on it was great. Just 3 weeks ago, we see this thing open up, 328 almost, fall all the way down to 323 and a half, and go straight back to 328. I mean, a $5 move that quickly up and down is just it's madness to me. Um, well, Colamp, sometimes you gotta stick with your gut. But at the end of the day, right? Nobody actually knows what's gonna happen. You haven't missed anything, Dripto. Um, Rollins said Amazon. What's going on with Amazon? Is that still pushing? Still pushing over 215. But to me, like seeing volume die off that quickly makes me think this is probably going to reverse here. I mean, guys, look what the market's doing. I mean, this is just disgusting. Let me I'll just show the opening candles here. Yeah, we are just like 5-6 minutes in, but this may look like a I know you can't see prices on that, but that is extremely small. There's bigger moves pre-market than what we're seeing right now. Let's see what else here. NVIDIA trying to get over 147. Tesla at 330. Tesla's high yesterday was about 345, so that's about $15 from where we are now. Meta pretty choppy, trying to find some footing here. Bounced off 575. Shopify not doing a whole lot. Coinbase not doing a whole lot. Bitcoin sitting at 92,000. Yeah, PLTR is at 60. I traded that thing at like $30. My first ever PLTR trade. Little did I know I should have been dumping every penny I had into the stock. Double my net worth or something crazy. Meta 578 now. Nice little pop there. It may just be a day where Ethan just commentates what's going on. Because nothing is really at places where I would like to trade it. So this could kind of be like a little lesson as well. I mean, if I do see something I like, I will take the trade for sure. So Powell's speech, I don't think he's talking today, is he? Wasn't that last week? Chihuahua, do your active trades beat the S&P 500 over time? Yes, by a lot. And by your, I mean the entire server. Well, I can't speak for the entire server. You gotta think. I mean, there's like 35,000 plus people in here. Chihuahua. Let's see. We had yes. I mean Thursday. So typical jobless claims. Let me look that up. Jobless claims today. U.S. weekly jobless claims fall and unemployment rolls shrink. I don't know what rolls shrink mean. I guess unemployment rolls shrink. Okay, I guess that makes more sense now that I say it 5 times. Yeah, to me, jobless claims it can move the market a little bit, but considering it's something that happens every single Thursday, I don't focus on it a whole lot. Pre-market, if I see the market way up, way down, that's when I'm like, okay, maybe I need to pay attention to it and go see what happened. But if you guys have anything you want me to look up on jobless claims, I'm happy to do it. Oh, wait, sorry. Yeah. Farouk, you said ASML. $700. Jeez. Why'd they gap up? What's the news there? What's up, Pookie? Jobless clams. So ASML had an investor day. The CEO provided a forecast that the global chip market will grow at 9% per year and pass 1 trillion by 2030. I thought it was probably over that by now. Tesla's still kind of basing out here. I mean, look at the chop, guys. It's just I hate it. I wanted today to be excited. We got a bunch of people in here. Wanted to catch a really nice trade, but again, this is stuff you have to be able to do to protect your capital and actually be good at this. It's knowing when to sit back. I know you've heard me say that a ton, but you also saw how aggressive I was last week. Yeah, this is like Ethan's discipline practice here. I'm still watching everything. I mean, I got 10 tickers up on my screen. I'm watching them all at the same time, but they all look the same to me. T Frost, yeah. No, this is I know I keep saying it, but obviously I want to come in here and have a crazy trade, but to me, sometimes this is more valuable for you guys because everyone kind of trades differently. I think this is more valuable to kind of just sit here and listen, learn, and kind of practice your patience because it'll save you so much money if you can kind of teach yourself when to be aggressive and when not to. Coin fell 5 points. Yeah, that's selling off pretty good. But you got to think yesterday, Prof, we had a high day of 330 and a low day of 281. So, I mean, that's a 50-point move. Pookie, maybe I will. Thank you, T Frost. Yeah, that's what I try to do. Because I know how I would have liked to have been taught. Yeah, Colamp for sure. I mean, there's definitely those people out there. And there's definitely those people out there that are continuing to buy as it goes down, Pookie, question for you. If you have like SMCI, for example, if you have, it doesn't matter the dollar amount, I guess, but let's say that you have some shares on SMCI and it gets delisted. Do you just get liquidated at whatever price it gets delisted at? Oh no, is this the song? Thank you, AI. I'm a bull and a clown. Gotta watch the charts, but it's making me spin. I'm a trader on the edge of a. Oh, okay. Microsoft, what's going on there? Yeah, a little bit of a move this morning. Microsoft's just kind of been going, in the grand scheme of things, it's been in this range from 435 to 390. Up and down and up and down and up and down. No real crazy moves except for back here over the summer when a lot of big techs were making new all-time highs and breaking out. Google making new lows here. Meta coming right back down. I mean, guys, let's just go across the board here, just so y'all know I'm not insane. Here's Microsoft, right? A little bit of a move up, down. So pretty flat here. Meta, I mean, it doesn't get more disgusting than that. Google, maybe a little move there. Still fairly choppy to me. NVDA, down, back up, back down. What else? Tesla, nothing too crazy there either. So Coinbase, wow, that just dropped decently there. Bitcoin dropped from 92 to 90 since market open. Nice little $30 there, Farouk. I have not, no. But I mentioned it quite a bit, I think, on Tuesday. For you guys that are listening, check out the chat. Any free members, if you haven't claimed your free trial on premium for 5 days, go do it. It used to be 4, now it's 5. However, you'll get inducted on Monday, so you'll get a full week. The link is right there from Pookie. Yeah, guys, hop in. You can trade with me tomorrow if you, well, actually, you can't tomorrow. But next week, you'll get my Monday and Friday live tradings because those are premium only. Jaw Smash, I don't know exactly. My SPY short is at 131%. Beautiful trade. Well, I would start taking a little bit of profits, Chris X. We're coming down to a support. 596 to 595 is going to be a support area. So, dang it, NVDA under 146. Come on. Yeah, tomorrow is premium only. Live trading, and tonight is my premium lesson. This is just terrible. Shopify and Coinbase are like the cleanest things I'm seeing. SPY was a pretty good short. That thing fell off. But yeah, claiming that five day one now would be good because the week's pretty much over, the trading week. So come around Monday, you'll get it. And if you like premium, then we can get you set up after that. Man, it's just not a lot of opportunity today. I mean, this NVIDIA low a day could have worked. I mean, a Coinbase short obviously could have worked, but considering it dropped 50 points yesterday, I don't know that I'd be trying to get all over it. But NVIDIA coming in here 145. I mean, I would have considered trying this new low on NVIDIA. It's just, maybe this is me being stupid, but I'm a little bit more biased to the upside. I would like to really put some money toward that 150 break. And I was prepared to do it yesterday, and then it just did not react the right way. So I saved myself. But for those first 10 minutes of market open, I was just convinced this thing's about to explode. Go long on. Like ON or just ON? Jimmy. Yeah, everyone's pulling their money to go bet on Tyson fight. Who do you guys have on that? Do y'all think Jake or Mike Tyson's going to win? I would like to see Mike Tyson win just because. But I don't know. I don't know if the age difference is going to play a huge role or not. I would love to see old Mike do it. I mean, I wouldn't doubt that if it's scripted or not. I mean, Jake Paul could. They're probably going to gross, I don't know, a couple $100 million maybe in pay-per-view on this. Maybe 100, I don't know. But think about if he's like, all right, Mike, you want to make 30 million bucks for just walking in there, let me knock you out, fake knock you out, or even just win, I don't know. There's a lot of money involved, so I mean, I do have to give it to Jake. I do think that I do think he's put in a lot of work. Like I don't consider him just like a celebrity boxer really anymore, just because he really has like kind of proved himself for the most part. But however, he's going against Mike Tyson. Yeah, yeah, Pookie, I 100% agree with that. Yeah, so Peanut Porterhouse. So for y'all, most of y'all probably heard about that squirrel and raccoon that got taken by the government and I think yeah and killed too. Porterhouse just mentioned the peanut coin. I didn't trade the coin, but I know that Jay did. I think I'm sure he made some money on that, but it went from 7 cents to $2. Yeah, Nikki, that's a good argument. He already has a ton of money. I mean, does he really need to put another couple million bucks on top? But yeah, yeah, I didn't say which bird. That'd be pretty funny. So TNT, there was this couple who they have some like animal rescue. They kind of live on like a farm kind of thing, and they rescue animals. I mean, they have like donkeys and horses and like God knows what else. Um, and they've had like this squirrel and pet raccoon, I think, for a couple years. So it wasn't like they'd had it for a couple days or a couple weeks or even a couple months. And the government full on raided their house because they had like a TikTok for it. I mean, it was like totally famous, like hundreds of thousands of followers for this squirrel, this pet squirrel. Um, and the government, yeah, like I said, like full on raided the house, like guns and they like they wouldn't let the two adults go to the bathroom. Like they held them and they went through their entire house, took the animals. I think from what I heard this morning, I think that they were claiming that they have to test them for rabies and stuff, and ended up just killing them. Trump even made a statement on it. Um, yeah, so that too, Pookie. I think he had to do some sort of paperwork too to like, I guess, legally make them a pet, which to me is just unbelievable that the government has that control. But yeah, full on raid. Look it up. It's Peanut the squirrel. The whole animal rescue farm is actually named like Peanuts Rescue or something. It's named after after the squirrel. Um, yeah, no, I mean it was a decently big deal about a week or two ago. But I mean, big enough to where even Trump came out and made a statement. Christex, is that true? Yeah, think about our tax-paying money going toward that. Tesla down 322 here, so we're making new lows on Tesla. Okay, so let's watch Tesla here. We are already about, I think it was in New York. Get out of there, Pookie. But yeah, so we're 30 minutes in, so I don't know that I'm really like trying to force a trade here, but I do want to pay attention to Tesla here. We're starting to get a little weak. Yesterday's low we just took out is at 322.70. Sorry, it's at, to be exact, 322.50 is yesterday's low. And then let's see here. After hours low the other day was 321.26. Other than that, 320 is kind of a target there, and then 315. So let's see what happens. 322.50. So we're right at yesterday's low right now. Pretty aggressive move down. The market didn't really do anything. This could slip up here. I hate to totally change what we were talking about there, but I'm going to just again load up, not buy um the 320 puts just to see what happens here, just so I'm prepared in case I like what I see. I would like to see it kind of come down close to this, 21-20 area, maybe bounce up, give us some sort of pattern there. Yeah, this is on Tesla. So I have the 320 puts ready to go in case I do want to take this trade here. I'm seeing a little bit more weakness here on Tesla than I'm seeing on futures. So if this ends up just bouncing back to 325, then we'll go back to our conversation. But yeah, they're still pretty expensive. IV is 92%. It's probably going to take a little bit for this to for the IV to come back down. Look at that. They try to bounce it there about $1, instantly rejected here. Green to red candle. Probably going to flip this to its low. Let me check out the wall at 320. Let's see if there's any orders stacked up there. Come on, level 2, load. There we go. 320, about a 70,000 wall there. Nothing too special. Looks like it wants to keep slipping here without a bounce. But again, I'm not going to chase this at all, guys. I was kind of already set on being cash for the day unless Tesla really started showing me it was ready to go. One other thing I want to point out here is you kind of have like a weird looking bear flag thing going on right now in NQ with Tesla's weakness here. So I will point that out briefly. So if that breaks, maybe that's enough to rip Tesla down here. I mean, Tesla's, look, these last two candles try to bounce here. They're getting hit right on the head. Look at volume spiking here too. As much as I would like to, get in on this, I'm not going to chase it at the lows, guys. So just keep that in mind. NVIDIA, really solid recovery here. 145.50 all the way back up to 147. So for me to take this trade, guys, I think an ideal situation here would be kind of a bounce back up to like this 324 level, that original low a day, kind of a little consolidation, and then we come back down and then make new lows. That is what I'm looking for here. Okay, so it may take another couple minutes, but we do have some time. So something along those lines, I'd be comfortable taking the trade. Yeah, Charlie, I will. Again, if this breaks, guys, I'm not chasing it. I would like to kind of be involved on a new low a day, thinking this could come down to 320. But I would like to see a bounce here first. Is Rocket Lab still going, Charlie? Look at this. Every bounce here is getting hit. NVIDIA's, NQ is starting to break that uptrend I just threw in there for y'all. The market kind of makes an aggressive new low. It might be all Tesla needs to just go straight through, which would be unfortunate because I'm not going to chase that. Volume slogging. Well, that's going to be my first instinct, is to look at that. Market trying to bounce here a little bit. Tesla trying to bounce here a little bit. These contracts still are kind of expensive. 92 IV. I have a bad feeling Tesla's going to go straight for it. Good, Charlie. Wow, NVIDIA, huge recovery here, guys. I'm going to quickly go over to that for y'all just because there's no chance I'd chase Tesla right there. Look at this recovery in NVIDIA. Market's doing nothing. I love this. Again, 150. I am just that's all I want right now. So ideally, this can kind of get up there and we can get that trade tomorrow. New low on Tesla here, barely broke it. 321 coming in here. Starting to get aggressive. Look at the volume, though, guys. I mean, look at the volume down here compared to what it was, over here in this area. Nice little bounce off 320 here. Market starting to break. So look at this. Look how all this stuff lines up here. That's why when you could see little tiny patterns here, even on 1 minute charts on futures, you can kind of get ahead of the stock that you're trading. Wow, NVIDIA high a day. I mean, from low a day straight through high a day. Sitting at 148 now. I love that. Little bounce here on Tesla. Futures bouncing a little bit. Again, I would like to see around 323 and a half, 324, and then this thing come back down. I just say there's still that consensus of people wanting to dip buy Tesla, especially guys that missed that original move. So makes you think that these downside moves could be a bit choppy and a bit ugly. Market looks like it's still trying to roll over here. I would hate to see this go, but it looks like it might. NQ still trying to fall. SPY trying to go for low a day. This may just go right through it. That's too bad. $320.60, $320.50. This is a pretty major support here. So again, big reason why I have absolutely no interest in chasing a low here. If it bounces and then proves to me that there's still weakness here, then I would like it. This could change direction in 1 second, guys. So my advice is not to chase this. We could see one candle just go straight to 324. So don't get caught in something like that. Market's really not slipping up. It's trying to break, but buyers are still kind of holding it up. Nice, Colamp. That's good. $70 done for the day, 30 minutes. Here we go. A little bounce over 322. Let's see how this reacts here. Market's still trying to slip up a little bit. Tesla bouncing on its own. And also kind of draw a little something like this. Market's still rolling over. Tesla's still bouncing. That's kind of the balance I would like to see, guys. NVIDIA is going crazy, guys. 148.30. Jeez. I wish I would have bought some calls down there to get ahead of that 150 level, but if we can get 150 on a premium stream on a Friday, woo, that'll make my whole week. Want to see what Tesla does here. This is kind of where you want to see it reject. If we see some aggressive selling here, I might give this 320 level a chance. But I also would like to see the market roll over. The market's trying to bounce against this right now. If I take this trade though, guys, it's going to be such a small trade. I'm not looking for anything crazy. A little lunch money trade. This could easily rip right here though. Market's starting to roll back over. Volume is kind of low on this pop, which I'd like to see. Starting to break that trend line a little bit. But again, this 323 to 324 level is kind of what I was watching. Pookie having some internet problems, huh? NVDA back on the 148. Tesla's, like I said, Tesla's kind of bouncing here on its own. This is where I want to see it reject. We create some sort of bear flag here or something. That was good. Market rolling over here. Let's see if Tesla gets aggressive. I want to see an aggressive selling candle here. And then I'll be interested. Kind of back under 322. Market's still rolling over. Tesla's still a little strong here. I mean, look, could you take a starter position here and give it 324 stop loss? You could. But to me, is there really a reason to take a paper cut when you don't have to? But risk reward's pretty solid. Use 320s or 515. I think they were like 630, 650 down there at the lows. So I don't know. It is Thursday though, guys. So just keep that in mind. These percentages will be a little bit higher. You could easily just lose a quick 10%. Market is starting to bounce here though. Let's see what Tesla does. Not much of a reaction here on this candle at least. Market's really bouncing. Looks like Tesla's about to pop here. Love that, Jelly. You're learning, dude. Good. Get out of here. A little tiny uptrend here, right at 324. If we go above VWAP, I mean, really, you want to see it reject right here at 324. This is kind of that last spot, right? We got low a day, retesting low a day. This is where you want to see it reject and fall right back. See a little rejection here. Nice. Look at that. Yeah, NVIDIA is insane right now. Look at that rejection, guys. That's beautiful. Let's see if this continues lower. That's what you want to see. Market rejected. Market trying to come back lower as well. You want to see volume start picking up here, and you want to see this really start slipping. I want to see this break under 322 with some weakness here. To me, that'll be a pretty good sign. Here we go. I hate even considering something like this late. A lot of my best trades are early in the day, but this is moving pretty well here. Closed under 322 here on the 2-minute chart. All I'd be looking for is a break under 320. And probably just take profits there. I could just, it's tough because I can easily see this bounce. Yeah, look at that. As much as this kind of makes sense to me, I don't know that I love it. Let me see that wall there. Wall got bigger. It's about 90,000 at 320. I'd rather kind of get in right before that low a day and just take the scalp rather than try to get in early on a Thursday and, risk a 10-15% loss. Especially for you guys that, only plan to buy one contract here. Under 322. We're starting to hold, though. The longer we can hold under 322, I think the weaker that this will get. 321.60. 321.75. Market trying to bounce here. If we can just get one little rollover here for like 2 minutes in the market. I think this thing wants to slip. Nice. 321.20. 321.19. 15.14.03. Contracts are 6. All right. Here it is. Wow. Straight through it. My God. Boom. $319. I like to just close under. I only had 2 contracts on that. Really nothing that crazy. I didn't even say I was in, did I? Right there at that low. I did say I was going to buy right at that low a day. That just happened quick. Nothing too special. Contracts 620 to 670. Volume did spike on that. Market's starting to bounce. This is probably where they're going to bounce it. Not that great of a trade. Back above 320 already. It's not really what you want to see on a break like that. You want to see it close under and really, really keep going. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Farouk, I had 2 contracts. But again, it's just this isn't that great of a trade, I don't think. But I'm glad I walked through that more than anything. I still have 1 contract on. NVDA 148.40. I'd like to see one last new low here. Nice. Come on, give me this new low. 30 cents away. $0.20 away. $0.10. Come on. Market's not really going anywhere. Volume's just not there as well. Getting a little greedy on this, but I think that I could still get one last new low out of it. 9 cents away. There we go. New low. No follow through. I'm out. All right. Little tiny one. I'll take it. I know it wasn't like the most clear like entry guys. I apologize, but I just on a Thursday trading these contracts that are 92 IV. I feel like it's a bit risky, but I think you did anyone catch that? Anyone try to catch that? It's kind of hard to lose on that if you forced it. You bought the 322.50 puts? Wow. $150. Fergie, you made some money. I love it. I think there's going to be a little bit better new low that I should have waited for. But whatever. You caught the NVDA. So what, you traded calls on NVDA? Dang it, I should have held. This is probably going to go for 315 if the market has any sort of weakness in it. Contract 750, man. I just sold my last one at 710. You're still in. Nice, Fergie. Definitely take a little bit of profits here, but you might be able to get this. Oh man, look at that. 760. I probably could have been a little bit more aggressive on that. We were already 40 minutes into the day on a day that looked so terrible until these last 10 minutes. And I mean, look, grand scheme of things, guys, kind of a big reason why I was hesitant with that is look at NQ. I mean, we are completely flat here. Man, that could have been a really solid trade. Dang it. $200 a contract. Take some profits, Fergie. If you have multiple, definitely take a little bit off here. Yeah, not financial advice. I guess I need to be a little bit more careful about things I say, huh? McNulty, yeah. Hey, $120 pretty quick. I mean, that's great. On a day where I thought I was going to make nothing, I'll send my profits in. So you guys know I'm not insane or lying. Not a crazy day, but hey, $300. I can afford breakfast this morning. Yeah. Yeah, McNulty, exactly. Exactly. NVIDIA pulled back 147.50. Man, this is really just going to go straight for 315. Yeah, I'll do a group breakfast. Nice, Fergie. I love that. That is trade management right there. Maybe some champagne too. Thursday morning mimosas. Wow, 316.50, guys. These contracts are at 845. Mimosa sounds great. Oh man, I should have held this one. Oh, dang it, Duco. Look at that. Now the market wants to do something. I don't know if you guys have NQ pulled up, so I'll just send another screenshot. But what's Bellini? Nice, Fergie. I love that. You're in the 315s. Okay, so you're about 30 cents off on the ass there. Oh, champagne and peach. Okay. I like about one singular drop of orange juice in mine. Pineapple juice is good too. $3.18. Running a little bounce here. Well, probably going to call it here soon. Man, I got a long day ahead of me. A yoo-hoo? I just had to look that up, Pookie. It's milk adjacent, mostly water and corn syrup. So it's like a chocolate milk. I love it, Fergie. Yeah, milk adjacent. Milk with ice is good. Y'all are crazy. No, I don't know Yoo-hoo. I was my parents are like health freaks, so when I was little there was like no sodas, no nothing. Like chocolate milk, you gotta be kidding me. Like at school lunches, I guess in high school I did, but Moxie. You too, Fergie. Have a good one. Yeah, I'm about to call it here pretty soon. Wow, look at this. Tesla's rolling right back over. What is Moxie? I gotta look that one up too. It's a Coca-Cola. What is it? Kind of like Coca-Cola? It says it has 0 calories. Diet Moxie. Is this supposed to be chocolate milk? Oh, root beer. Okay. Do they still sell it? There's a shop on here. Oh, you're on the Moxie site and you hit shop and it brings you straight to the Coca-Cola merch store. Moxie's big in Maine. Yeah, look, I go to the Moxie shop and this is what pulls up here. Yeah. All right, YouTube, Twitter. I'm going to call it here. We'll see you Tuesday morning for some more live trading for free.